Hey guys, we're back for game 2 between Dragneel and Team Freedom. I'm Panda and I'm joined by SlashStrike. Hi SlashStrike!
Hi.
We need to talk, come on! Be
Game 1 was
happy.
pretty quick.
Be happy, I know it's late for you, but be happy. So anyways, we're gonna go into the draft. This time the bans are gonna be a tad different. We're gonna see a Wisp and Abaddon ban coming from Dragneel and Slaughter Doom from Team Freedom.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, last time Freedom banned the Alchemist, this time they banned Doom instead.
Reserve time.
Presumably because they don't have first pick, so they can't secure the Doom for themselves.
Okay,
And
I think
Earth
Earth
Spirit.
Spirit, he got
Radiant
completely ignored
team
last
pick.
draft, if I remember correctly.
Think so. Yeah.
And they're actually gonna pick it up first now. It's a pretty strong opening, as long as you have a
10
good Earth
seconds
Spirit player.
remaining.
It's still really strong.
Yeah.
It got nerfed so many times, but
5 seconds
doesn't
remaining.
look like it changes anything.
Does a lot. I mean, it doesn't show too
Reserve time.
much. Like, obviously he's gonna be roaming support, most likely. That's how pretty much everyone runs him. But there's just so many different combos you can run with him. And if you pick like let's say you pick a mid hero that's strong against Earth Spirit, you can just roam with the other lane.
Yeah, and what is, other than, I don't know, Puck, what is really strong against Earth Spirit in mid lane? Maybe Death Prophet?
Yeah, Death Prophet is pretty nice because you just drain him.
And
Dire team
a bit different this time, Team Freedom. Oh, sorry, Team Freedom played. Sorry. The thing that is different is that Ritsu's not gonna play the Lifestealer. That
Radiant
Yeah.
was
team
what I
pick.
was trying to say.
So last time Dragneel basically block picked the lifestealer that Team Freedom likes so much, and this time they get it for themselves.
And it's pretty
Uh,
nice with the Puck. You have a free
Yeah.
ride every time, pretty much.
So that's
10
one of the
seconds
better
remaining.
lifestealer combos, and obviously again both heroes are very strong as Earth
5
Spirit. Like you
seconds
cannot really
remaining.
do anything as an Earth Spirit against the lifestealer. I mean later on in team fights you
Reserve time.
could be able to like silence or stun him before the rage, but
Dire
in the laning
team
stage can't really gank him. Same goes for the Puck. It will reveal both of position 1 and 2 though. So
Radiant team back.
at this point, Dragneel can pick first of all an offlaner that's strong against Lifestealer on the lane, which they did. Prophet. Lifestealer actually has very low armor. Starts with 1 armor, so
10 seconds remaining.
he can still buy a style sheet, of course, but it takes quite a bit of damage from the treants,
5
and the Prophet
seconds
right clicks, and has no good way of getting close to the Prophet, close enough to get the open wounds.
Reserve time.
So I like the Prophet in that sense, although he will have a hard time split pushing later on in the game against Puck, like great catch.
Yeah, but
Especially
you
with
can always
Lifestealer.
go for a Battle Nature's Prophet. Just go for an early damage build and
Dire
5-man
team
Yeah,
pretty
it's-
much. I mean, Lifestealer can't do anything against a 5-man, especially after the change to Infest. That you can't just walk into a creep at level 6.
Yeah, I mean you can, but not an ancient creep. So
Yeah, it's
Oh, it's
not,
not really
just the
strong.
creep is not very scary.
Yeah, so
Radiant
probably gonna see
team
the like I said the fighting build from Firan. Drums into Mech and Maelstrom is most common.
They have Lion available this time. It didn't get banned, and a lot of teams are picking it up. I think it's decent for both. It's
10
not a very good
seconds
support
remaining.
against Nature's Prophet in lane though.
It's not, yeah, and it gets wrecked by the machines. And actually, they picked the
Dire
bounty
team pick.
Kind of like it. It's another
again.
vehicle for Lifestealer.
I mean, it's quite similar to last time. Like Puck plus bounty just guarantees this early aggression. You have Puck to catch the heroes. You have bounty to provide vision,
10
and then the rest of the
seconds
heroes just
remaining.
deal most of the damage.
Come on,
And yeah,
surprise,
5 seconds
surprise infest bomb with a bounty counter. It's kind of fun. I like it.
Radiant team pick.
it's not as reliable as with the Puck, but yeah. It is
But it's
another.
fun, and this is NA Dota. Just go with the fun. I don't think there's anything else. I'm kidding. But it's gonna be an Oracle.
Yeah, quite okay
10
for
seconds
you can
remaining.
purge off track.
Yeah, but it costs a lot of
heroes.
mana. It's like 110.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, it's 110
Yeah,
mana. You
Yeah,
can't
it's
reliably use it over
Reserve
and over
time.
again to purge tracks. I mean, you might as
I mean,
well
it's
pick
just
up
it's a little boost. It's not why you picked Oracle. It's I mean, you want to pair Oracle with core that's really benefits from the false promise and all the healing. So I'm quite curious to see what Dragnsteers go for.
The problem I have with it is that, okay, I'm not gonna mess up the name. Fate's Edict. It's good against Lifestealer, but he has Rage, so it's like kind of good and kind of bad. It
Yeah,
has a really long uptime, so you can have it most of the time. But Orca probably gonna get blown up by the lineup.
I mean, he's probably gonna be using the Fate Edict defensively mostly, like to prevent the nuke damage from Shuriken Toss and Bug spells, all magical. So, Fate Edict is pretty good for preventing that.
Huskar.
Lockpick.
I
Can't
guess. I mean,
can't see Husker fitting into their draft, but maybe they
it's
rated the Husker.
yeah, it looks pretty good for Dragneel.
10 seconds remaining.
And maybe they thought because they picked up the Oracle, it's a really
5
good
seconds
hero
remaining.
to pair up with the Huskar. But how are they gonna lane it?
I mean, the thing is, yeah, Team Freedom's draft basically denies the Prophet any chance of split pushing, so they're kind of forced to 5-man on the side of Dragneel. And of course, Huskar is a great hero for 5-manning. If you get those early items up, Oracle starts spamming the heal and just take every tower on being unkillable. But yeah,
how are you gonna lane it? And someone mentioned in chat, and I'm gonna say it now. Where's Beastmaster? They ignored him.
yeah,
I just not
Beastmaster's
realized
ignored.
it. I
mean,
just I don't see how Team Freedom are gonna lane this.
It could be an offlane lifestealer like we've seen sometimes. Yeah, it's not very strong. And the bigger thing is there are plenty of other carries Dragneel can pick for the purpose of 5-manning and pushing towers. And Huskar is quite weak against 5-man. So, and we're talking about how Lifestealer doesn't care about the Fate's Edict. Well, Huskar gets, yeah, pretty much becomes useless if the Fate Edicts go on him. I mean, his ultimate purges things off. So, but if Oracle just casts that on him after the life break jump, and Huskar is just sitting there not right clicking anyone.
He can also cast it on the person he jumps on, and then he's not good. I mean, most of Huskar's damage is from burning spears, so if you use Fate's Edict, they're not going to take any damage from it.
Yeah, that's a good point. Completely negates the life break damage itself. I'm gonna go to PL here.
It's pretty good against everything they have. It can run down Huskar at later stages. They don't have a lot of illusion clear. And they have to go for a support here. I mean, unless it's a
interesting.
4th position Huskar. I don't know.
The issue I find with this PL is that his biggest strength is still split pushing, at least for the first 20 minutes of the game or so, until he gets his core up, which is not that cheap. We generally see BOTs, the boot choice, and then a diffusal, and you want some of the small items that can kill as well. And that's a lot of gold before you actually start contributing as a PL. And until he gets to that point, these heroes on Team Freedom are just gonna hunt him. And even then, they still have decent AoE. Lifestealer would probably go for a Maelstrom into Mjolnir at some point, which is solid.
Yeah, but in the later stages, when PL is spawning illusions like mad, Mjolnir is not going to do that much. They are going to take out the Dazzle, which is a reasonable ban, especially paired up with the Huskar, so they're not going to have that one available. They can pick up an AA, actually, and it's pretty good against Team Freedom. Oh, but they have a Nurse Spirit. Never mind.
Yeah, they already have to. I feel like they definitely need some kind of initiator, some AoE, disable and nuke, preferably. Because right now, if Freedom decides to group up with the Huskar sitting in front, I don't think Dragneel have too many answers.
Invoker is not bad.
Quap
is not bad as
Invoker.
well.
Quaswex Invoker could be okay, although he's quite susceptible still to the bounty, and Lifestealer pretty much ignores him. And they go to Viper.
Radiant team pick.
A very odd draft by Dragneel.
To say the least.
They have pretty much no lockdown at all. The only stun is Earth Spirit's Boulder Smash, which is way too slow to catch anyone.
On Team Freedom also, they have Coil.
5 seconds
and
remaining.
slows.
I mean, yeah, but at least they have fast heroes. Puck is mobile, Huskar has a jump, and Bounty Track gives you vision and speed, so Team Freedom can actually run down people. Very sure I see like this Lifestealer, he's pretty much never gonna die because you can just rage TP even if there's 5 heroes around and they can't really do anything.
That's, I mean, when PLs get his defusal, it's not gonna be that easy to just rage TPL, and it's gonna be a Jakiro last pick.
Jakiro. I like the Jakiro pick here. Again, Dragneel's only option I feel is pretty much to push lanes. That's kind of the only thing their lineup can do. And Jakiro, I mean, Jakiro is very good against right click as well. All 3 cores on Dragon Stairs need to right click. It's AoE damage against the PL illusions, but more importantly, all the attack speed slow. If you're in with heavily slowed attack speed, as well as Viper.
I don't know, I feel like both drafts are kind of weird. I'm trying to think about which one I prefer, and I just can't. But I'm gonna go through the teams really fast. So on the dark side, we're gonna have Dragneel. We're gonna see Clairvoyance playing the Oracle. We're gonna have KYH playing the Earth Spirit. I was thinking about the draft so hard that I completely lost it. Reese is gonna be playing the PL. We're gonna see a mid Viper played by MSN. And last on the team is gonna be a pause. JK is gonna be snaking. A lot of disconnects.
Okay, so on the Radiant side, IX Mike, offline Lifestealer. Jubei gonna be playing Bounty Hunter again. Flea on the mid Puck again, same. Zombie on the carry Huskar this time, and Ego on the support Jakiro. I mean, I have to say I prefer Freedom's draft because I think they have more options. You can still push towers quite well with the Huskar sitting in front, as well as the Liquid Fire from Jakiro. They have great catch with the Puck and the Bounty. Their team fight is not bad, and again with the Bounty track they can snowball pretty hard. Whereas Dragneel, I feel like they rely a lot on this Viper. I mean, the Viper Oracle combo is quite nice because Viper can just rush a mech, and then when he gets Oracle ulted, he pops the mech, gets twice the heal. It's really hard to kill. But on the other hand, there's just so much. There's no hard stuns on the side of Freedom, but they have a lot of slows and attack speed slow from Jakiro, for example, Silence. I just feel like this Viper is gonna have a tough time dealing enough damage to be relevant.
It looks like, to some extent, Freedom might just run them over, pretty much. Dragneel, they need the PL to be online, and that's not gonna happen early. I mean, he takes some time. He needs like a couple of items.
Yeah, I think this is a game where on the PL you kind of want to go for the treads instead of the boosted travel, just because with travels you take way too long to become relevant in the game. And yeah, this Huskar is going to be free farming bottom. He's going to get his. He even started with the Blaze of Attack. He can get a 5-minute armlet. He doesn't miss too many creeps. And at that point, he just starts hitting towers, and Dragneel do not have any great answers to that. In fact, their only AoE deep push comes from the Earth Spirit, who, when he's roaming, he's not going to be a very high level.
Yeah, that might be a big problem for them. Okay, so Huskar is going to be the safe laner. And okay, Bonnie roaming, and they're actually going to completely sack this Lifestealer. He's not going to have the best time in the offlane.
Actually went for the statue on 8 tangos instead of Iron Talon. I wonder if he's expecting to be against a solo Nature's Prophet. That would explain his build, but if you're getting zoned, 8 tangos are not going to do that much.
The good thing that they don't have much lockdown for him, so he shouldn't die.
But it looks like he predicted right, and it will be an aggressive try lane from Dragneel. Or aggressive duo lane at least, with the roaming Earth Spirit.
Don't you
And
think
yeah,
that
Prophet's gonna be heading top.
that might end badly, considering it's a Huskar?
I mean, against the bunch of heroes, Huskar is he's decent. Obviously, he's ranged and outputs a lot of damage. He does have only one armor though, so he is also relatively squishy. And early levels of Berserker's bots don't really do anything in terms of magic resistance.
Eagle's actually gonna spot KYH over there in the jungle.
I think this is the right decision though by Dragneel, because they simply cannot let the Huskar free farm. If Huskar free farms and gets out of control, they just lose the game. So they have to try and contest them at least a little bit.
They're doing a pretty good job for now, at least. Flea's getting good last hits. They are gonna deward that sentry in the middle lane. It's gonna get double dewarded, so both sentries are gonna get eaten.
Yeah. But now
I mean, look at this. Yeah, it's an aggressive lane from Ritsu and Clairvoyance, but Ritsu's taking so much damage. He has 8 tangles, so he should be able to sustain himself in that lane. But that's not gonna be fun for him.
Yeah, I would say this lane is somewhat even now that both sides are here.
In terms of assets, though, Huskar is not getting assets. Well, neither of them are, but Huskar is
he was left
assets.
alone. Oh, but now there's a Spirit here.
Roll actually gonna hit on Huskar. Looks like he should be dead here. A couple more right clicks and he's gonna go down. Ritsu though might follow him to the grave. He's gonna use that doppelganger, and actually he's kind of kiting him. So double kill for Ritsu on this PL. That was kind of surprising.
Yeah, basically just not respecting the Earth Spirit rotation. They do have a ward.
I don't think it spotted him though.
Yeah.
It's too far out, and he came from the jungle.
It spots the river and the TP rotations, but.
Wait, what? Oh, they both suicided?
Yeah, he designed himself. He bought his items, so it's fine. Just gets the base quicker.
But Bounty suicided as well. That one I'm not sure. Oh, it's actually really nice for KYH. He's gonna grab an Arcane Rune, so he might just go aggressive on bottom again. This time he might walk through the vision.
They even get the D-ward. Oh, and Eagle's way too far out. He's trying to contest this.
Yeah, Eagle is in deep trouble. He's just gonna get punched down probably. He's gonna get stuck in place from the Oracle. Now roll forward is actually gonna get blocked by Huskar, so he's doing decent damage here. KYH should drop here. He's trying to go completely ham. He's gonna grab the Oracle, but he is gonna die to Ritsu at the end. And Ritsu with a killing spree. 2.5 minutes in, now they're gonna go on the bounty hunter. They don't have any detection. He is gonna go invis, and Kick is gonna be off the mark. So he's somehow gonna survive that. But
that was quite nice for Dragneel. I feel like the Fear and TP was completely necessary, even if they managed to kill the bounty. I mean, they wanted to transition this into a tower push now, but it's simply too early for that. Only 3 minutes in. PL does not even have his Ring of Aquila yet, so no armor aura for the creeps. And this actually gives a lot of space to IX Mike on the offlane lifestealer.
He's getting a lot there, sitting at 18 last hits and 7 denies on the offlane lifestealer. That's pretty
strange skill build. Actually, we're leveling the feast before the other 2 spells. Interesting. Yeah, Fear's gonna have to be heading back up top. Go on. Still
do
this
some damage on Clairvoyance, but actually it's the bounty hunter that's taking a lot, and he's gonna get dusted and dropped. Now Huskar, he's doing everything he can. Looks like snaking is gonna drop at the end of it, and they are gonna grab that kill. Now they're gonna keep going forward though. Oracle is gonna drop now. Now Huskar is on the run. He's gonna get stunned, and he should probably die here. They need one more right click. Ritsu, he doesn't have enough mana for a lance.
Oh, he actually gets away.
Yeah, he didn't have enough mana for a lance. He was like 10 mana short. He's
Tanking
still going really aggressive. He might die here. I don't know if this is the play. He is gonna grab Eagle. Nope, he's not. Roll now on the Huskar though, under the tower. There's still here, and KYH is gonna get the Huskar. What is happening?
And finally rotation by Puck, who actually does not have a TP scroll.
Okay, so at least Pucks grabbed Ritsu finally after that crazy dive. I can't believe. I guess he was really close to 6. And if he had the Dream Coil there, that would have looked totally different.
I mean, he kind of wanted to get the Dream Call up before rotating. And obviously also doesn't want to leave the lane too early because then the Viper can pressure the tower. But actually the tower is full HP, so that's okay. The problem is Huskar is dying a lot and he already 3 deaths. He only has 12
Flea
CS.
is actually going to jump forward. Viper Strike is going to hit on Bounty Hunter. He's taking a huge amount of damage, but Coil is going to get dropped now. And Viper should die at the end of it. He's doing a huge amount of damage, and he actually managed to kill the Bounty Hunter before he died. So getting some experience.
Yeah, a bigger issue with that is that Bounty died before the Viper kills, so Bounty didn't get any experience for that. So that level 6 on Bounty, I mean, he'll still get there eventually, but it is slowed down by not getting XP for the mid kill. But I'm still just very worried about this Huskar. It's 5 minutes in, he's still working on that armlet, not really close to finishing it.
I mean, you can think about it as this is an offlane Huskar. I mean, Lifesteal is doing great.
Yeah, Lifesteal is having a good time.
Mike, he's completely uncontested, almost 39 last hits at 6 minutes. I missed Huskar dying again. Some more gushing. Now actually Snaking is going to TP down here, and Eagle should drop as well, and some body blocks from the Treants, and a couple more kills in this lane, and even a killing spree.
And that tower is actually going to go down. This tower going down so early is quite a big deal because now this opens up the Radiant jungle for the Dire. Makes it very easy to invade. Like Ritsu can now just start farming this lane here. You can pressure anyone that comes by throwing lances, and if they send too many heroes, you can also just retreat and farm the jungle. Feels very safe. They're gonna probably place a ward now here in the deeper into the Radiant jungle. Actually, no, Oracle doesn't have any wards on him right now.
They have the deep observer behind the tier 1 tower in the middle lane. So they see all the rotations coming over there, and they know that no one's farming the jungle on Freedom side.
Yeah, the mid tower will probably be the next target. The bigger issue I see with this is that, sure, it's nice the Lifestealer gets some early farm. He actually went 3 points in the feast. Really disagree with the skill build. I mean, you want that rage for the duration and the attack speed. There's actually no high HP heroes on Dragneel to benefit from the feast. But
Jungle, anyway, they're gonna spot KYH. Mike, good block on that roll, and now KYH is gonna be trouble. He's gonna get stunned by a Jakiro. He's gonna get brought down probably at some point. Stun is gonna hit on a couple of heroes, but Jakiro's getting banana kill, so he's the hero of this game, Clairvoyance. He's gonna get the Fortune's End. Now Viper is trying to hit as much damage as he can. He's gonna use the Viper Strike on Mike, but he should be able to get out of there. He's gonna be successful on the TP. Eagle, though, he doesn't have a TP. Yeah. He's buying his items,
if he had one,
he knows he's gonna die. He's wasting time. I mean,
this is the right play to make them waste more time, but yeah, the bigger issue is that Scar is a hero that really needs to be ahead to function properly. And yeah, 8 minutes in, no boots, no armlet either.
And Puck, Flea actually, he chose to go for a Midas.
Yeah, he went, last game he went Veil of Discord into Midas. It's an okay build because Puck is just very item independent, and even if you go for the Midas, it doesn't prevent you from fighting. It's not like a typical carry where if you want to fight, you need to spend your money on early HP items. Like for Puck, you don't buy HP, you have enough mana as well.
Okay, so I'm really bad. I missed that kill. I was really listening to you. Now they're gonna get the roll on Bounty Hunter, and Snaking is gonna show up with the dust, so he should drop here. But he killed a PL. I don't think he cares.
It's definitely a great trade. Yeah, it looks like Ritsu was farming Asians and dropped low. And just got picked off by the bounty. A bit unfortunate there. They are giving Clairvoyance some priority here on the top lane. Space to farm. He has level 6 now.
Yeah, but he might die now. He's gonna get Ice Pathed, but it's only level 1, so it's not gonna be long enough. And they have no stopping TPs, so
yeah, TPs are just so good against this Dragneel lineup. All in there in Spirit Kick.
They're trying to go for a play here in the middle lane. Mike is in Flea. They're gonna get the coil off on the Viper. Now roll forward. Not gonna hit anyone. And actually looks like Viper is just gonna drop from this one. Can they get anything more though? That's a question. They don't want to go for it. They don't have open wounds and basically no control. But Huskar died again. Oh wow, this is terrible. He has an armlet. That's one thing.
But at this point, PL with levels, he just hits so hard, and the illusions as well. Like, there's no way for Huskar to deal with the PL. And I mean, PL's actually doesn't have that much CS either, but there's just five kills and 5 assists. Like, that's why he's so high up on the net worth, highest on his team. And actually see Emerson picked up Gloves of Haste after his power treads. Looks like he's going for a Midas as well.
Nah.
That's not.
You think he's going Midas?
I mean, the only other thing it could be is a Maelstrom. But well, Maelstrom is it makes no sense to buy Maelstrom against the Lifestealer.
There's actually a smoke coming from Dragneel towards the middle lane. They're expecting someone to try and jump a Viper, but Clairvoyance actually
they're gonna run into each other.
Smoke broke because of the bounty hunter. But now a lot of people are gonna be a coil on 4 and so much burst coming from this Flea. He's gonna finish off Clairvoyance in a second. KYH is able to roll away, but snaking, he should probably die. He's actually TPing away. Can they stop it? Yes, they can. And Ike's Mike with a double kill. Now Ritsu, he actually came into the fight. He's gonna try and go on Eagle. He's kind of stuck in a bad position though behind the tower. He might be able to get away, but Ritsu is in the middle of a lot of heroes and he's gonna go down now.
Omnito keeps Huskar alive, and that's 4 for 0. And with the
that was a 3k goal change. At 11 minutes.
It feels the same as last game. Dragneel kind of doing okay, but then suddenly that one fight on mid, where it's a fight that actually they initiate, and it ends up just being a bloodbath and all those track kills.
Everything is because Huskar got boots finally. He has brown boots. We're doing it.
I mean, the Huskar made it out alive, but to be honest, even if the Huskar died in that engagement, it wouldn't have mattered too much. At this point, Huskar is not offering a lot, and it's mostly just the other 4 heroes carrying him, more or less. And I mean, this puck is starting to skyrocket now with the track kills and the Midas. He actually went for Boots of Travel. That is very greedy.
Greedy doesn't even start to describe it, I feel like. He's gonna walk into a lot of heroes though. He is invisible.
I think he just blow up this
He's gonna just drop the sounds on Clairvoyance and probably finish him off. He's actually gonna even use the coil for that. I don't think.
Yeah, Axe Mike was a little bit late on the open ones there. Make sure he dies, because if he manages to get the false promise off, to start healing himself, he could even be safe than sorry.
Now they're gonna chase forward, they're gonna spot KYH. He has the roll. If Bounty is fast enough, he can stop it, but he's actually not gonna try to. KYH is just gonna get tracked.
That hit actually did not apply.
Snaking actually went for drum. Okay, it looks like he's. Wait, is he building a mech? I think he's going. Wait, what? Why is Viper not building the mech? Can you give me some 7k insight?
I mean, like we mentioned in the draft, like this, the Freedom lineup just kind of punishes the pushing so much. Like, Firan needs to build 5-man fighting items.
Yeah, but why not get the mech on the Viper?
Drone's mech, Maelstrom is pretty standard. I mean, they need the Viper to
now
actually...
snaking on the bottom lane. He's taking a lot of damage from the fire actually. He's gonna get healed up by the Oracle. He's not actually TPing out. Now they're gonna get the dust on poor Bounty Hunter. He's actually pretty fast because of the track, but KYH isn't gonna snag that one with the kick. Well, a bit too aggressive from them.
Okay mech carriers, but I feel like this Viper needs to transition more of a damage dealing core.
It's about a 5k lead now for Freedom, actually.
Radiant's middle
after
tower
that
is
fight.
under attack.
And
Ritsu actually went for early Blink Dagger.
this game
Very
is so weird.
strange choice. Cannot say I agree with that. Blink on PO is not bad.
But
once
this
you have
early?
a bunch of items, but yeah, definitely not as the first time. It's good when you have like your Diffusal Mantle up, you can blink on the support.
Oh, he's gonna look at Huskar now. He's trying to play aggressive. Ice Path is not gonna hit him though. And now Ritsu actually might be in trouble. They're rotating a lot of heroes. Silence is gonna
they don't expect everyone to be there. Playing around.
And now Ritsu is gonna find that Huskar. He's gonna go a bit. Oh no, the armlet toggle. Oh, and the evil laugh from PL.
Yeah. Last game was Ritsu with armlet. This time it's only.
Oh, that was so unfortunate. Now looks like Oracle is gonna pop after that ultimate. and a dominating streak for Alex Mike.
I mean, this Leicester, if you tune into the game right now, you would think the Leicester was safe lane. And it was an off-lane Huskar, like you mentioned. But again, this Huskar does
he's doing a great job. He's 700 gold away from finishing a Deso. Looks to be a Deso at least.
He hits so hard now, and when Puck finally picked up his blink after the travel, at this point anyone that gets blinked on with the test bomb is just dead in a matter of seconds. And Ritsu doing his best to pick up the creep wave here, fall down their push.
Gonna be successful. They're gonna try and roll forward towards Eagle. The roll is gonna miss, but stun is gonna go off, and MSN should be able to just take him down. He's gonna throw down the fire, but one of the most underwhelming spells in the game currently, I feel like.
It's just not very effective in fights. It's okay for pushing out lanes.
It's good if you have a way of keeping the other team in the same place for a very long time. And
that pretty much only
happens.
It only happens in the Roche pit or high ground, which is where it's quite okay. Other than that, it's pretty much only good against creeps.
It's okay though. Alex Mike, he has the Black Dragon.
He is actually maxing out the Ice Path. Kind of an interesting build by this hero. It shows that they're mostly looking to fight. And MSN actually picks up an Ogre Club after the Gloves of Haste. Not gonna be the Midas after all. I wouldn't be surprised to see a Dragonlance. Just amazing stats for Viper, and the range obviously helps too, but Dragonlance is kind of like the new drums for a lot of these agility and strength heroes. Just want early HP. He has the money for it though, he's not picking it up yet, so could be wrong, could be something else. Ritsu picks up a Madness.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
I mean, not much to analyze about that. Looks like he just wants to...
Looks like snaking in the bottom lane though. He's taking a lot of damage. He might pop after this one. He's getting a lot of heals though. No, he should be fine.
Bottom tower is
so
under
he's gonna
attack.
get saved by the Oracle.
I mean, what this Blink Maul build allows him to do is he's super mobile and basically just becomes a full-time split pusher.
They have a lot of nuke damage though.
Yeah, there's no way you ever fight
Ice Path
with
is
him.
actually gonna hit on Clairvoyance, and looks like he should drop here. Alex Mike is gonna finish him off again, and now Fleet jumping forward. He's gonna grab the sounds on KYH, but he is able to roll away from that fight. And they're somehow completely back into this game. I mean, it's still 5k lead for them.
Top tower is under attack.
I mean, obviously you cannot ever fight with the Mass Command's Blink PL, so they kind of have to do only split pushing. I'm not sure, they don't seem to be on the same page exactly, because if they're not going to be fighting, you just have to give up those towers, and there's no reason for Clairvoyance and KYH to be there and just feed them extra kills. They are going to get this Roche pretty much uncontested, so might be able to snag the mid tower, but...
Looks like they want to contest. They're walking there, but they're gonna be way too late.
I mean, even if Earth Spirit hits... actually, Jubei is very, very low.
Mitsu is actually gonna jump forward, but Huskar already grabbed the Aegis, and now he's gonna get the Doppelganger onto the high ground. A lot of damage thrown on KYH. Mech is gonna keep him alive for some time. Now Viper, though, he's dishing tons of damage. And, oh no, but the Quell from the back, he's gonna grab another kill on the Puck, and he's just gonna... orb away from there. Ritsu is still very low. He's taking down Alex Mike. He's stuck in the trees. He's gonna eat that one. Gonna try and finish off MSN, but he should be able to go back to base. I'm not sure why they try to contest it.
Yeah, that's no chance of winning that fight.
It wasn't that bad. They grabbed a couple of kills, but they lost Ritsu in that fight.
Yeah, not to mention that even if the trade was even hero-wise, I mean, again, Radiant are the side with the Bounty Hunter, so you do not want to trade heroes against the team with Bounty. They're just always going to come out ahead. And this Puck just continues to be untouched. There's absolutely, like I mentioned, there's no lockdown, there's no way for him to ever die. He can buy whatever he wants, and he'll just survive every single fight and get richer and richer. Picks up a Yules now. Not the greatest Yules game. It's nice to actually set up the Ice Path. Allows him to blow someone up.
They're gonna try for bottom lane now. Puck actually BOTs over at the creep wave. They see KYH. He should die here if Pucks gets a good jump, and he has a Blink Dagger, so this should be easy. Silence is gonna go off, and a couple right clicks.
That's a very nice use of the BOT. He throws the orb on the top lane. Okay, Puck is top, and 5 seconds later he's on the bottom lane, killing their spirit. It's quite difficult to see that coming.
Ritsu now on the run actually. Flea looked like he wanted to go for him, but changed his mind at some point.
MSN actually did pick up the Dragoness and then finished the Midas afterwards. 20-minute Midas.
It's not that bad. I mean, it's bad, but what other choice
it could be worse.
do you have? Top KYH is actually gonna roll forward. They know Eagle is here somewhere. Stun is actually gonna connect on him, and with the silence, he's gonna even drop the Magnetize. He has some backup behind him. Flea is here now, and KYH is gonna get stunned and dropped again by Flea. He even had a double damage.
I mean, Eagle is so tanky.
He keeps chasing forward. He has the coil if you want to use it. He's gonna trigger that haste. Haste? Okay, I saw a haste. I'm crazy. He's gonna blink forward. Oh, and they're actually gonna catch Clairvoyance with the coil. Now he's gonna get stunned, and Puck is stuck in the tree, I believe, somehow. But X Mike is gonna kill the Oracle. Where is he stuck? Okay, there's a tiny...
Stuck with the tree and the cliff.
Yeah, okay. I was really confused. I was like, why is he not attacking anything?
And actually somebody has done a pretty decent job of catching up. He has already his core items up. Armlet, helmet, Heaven's Halberd now. And it's playing with the evasion. It's quite hard to bring him down, especially that Halberd active. 5.5 seconds disarm on range heroes. This Viper just becomes completely useless.
Yeah, and they have a 12k lead at this point. Stun is gonna actually go off on the Huskar, and looks like he's up. Oh my god, he almost died. I can't believe he didn't lose the Aegis there.
Toggle stays alive. There's even a Solar Crest.
Now Axmake is gonna go aggressive on MSN. They're gonna purge him off for a second. Huskar is gonna lose that Aegis, but now Ritsu, he's kind of in trouble. He has a doppelganger if he needs to use it. It looks like they want to back off. They don't want to dive this too much. Just want to get that objective, and this tier 3 tower is gonna drop in a second.
Mike has a Sanji Asha in his stash. Probably wants that.
Oh no, roll is gonna miss. Huskar ult is actually not gonna hit anything. I believe he just ulted a creep.
Looks like they're gonna stack.
Magnetize is pretty good though. It's gonna hit everyone here. He doesn't have a lot of stones left. Snaking is gonna jump right into the middle of all that. But Puck with the burst damage, he's gonna get the silence and the coil now on 2 heroes. They're gonna be a purge from Oracle on KYH, but in the meantime, Snaking is gonna drop. KYH should die after this, and another double kill. Yeah, Puck is just
should be game at this point.
Okay, I believe there was a GG call that we didn't see.
I mean, at that point, yeah, they lost the fight like in their base pretty much.
Yeah, but apparently, if we understood it correctly, this game means nothing in terms of the groups or something similar. Yeah,
apparently Dragneel are already on top of their group, and they don't care about, even if they lose these 2 games. They're still gonna be in the top seed, so they don't really care. Despite mean though that Freedom, they were at the bottom, and now there could be a tie with some other teams, so it could be a potential tiebreaker with Freedom. Some other teams, so we'll see about that. But it does explain why, yeah, Dragneel, they don't really seem to be on their A game here.
So to summarize stuff up, I hope you guys had fun with the cast. That was the first time SlashStrike and I tried to cast anything, so we tried our best. Hope you guys enjoy it. You can always send me messages if you want to give me some constructive criticism. I appreciate it a lot. And that's about it. It's like 2 AM for me, so I'm gonna call it night. Thanks SlashStrike for joining me. That was fun. I didn't solo cast.
Yeah, you're welcome. Enjoy
that's
as well.
A different thing, and we might do this again. So thank you everyone for joining this stream, and have a good night or good afternoon for American people.